What's up, my YouTube fam? This is Larry with Invest and Build Your Credit and Wealth. Today, we're going to be talking about Metro 2. I've get a lot of feedback. People have been asking me about Metro 2. They hear me talking about it in my videos. So I'm going to do a series of classes on Metro 2. Some of it's going to go back with the reference between the Fair Credit Reporting Act and Metro 2. You know, just how you could use both of them in your disputing methods to get inaccurate information off. Before we get into the video, hey, I want to say thank you for all my new subscribers coming to the channel. I appreciate y'all. You know, continue to like, subscribe, hit me with the comments. I got tons of information to pass out to y'all. Also want to tell you, if you need a free credit analysis, you know, reach out to me. I have no problem doing those for free for y'all, telling you what's going on with your credit report, what attack. I have a master dispute package with all this information in it. So if you want to go after and use this, the package to go and do your own credit repair, you can. If you need me to help you, I can. People have reached out to me. I'm very accessible. I definitely want to help people. I have a passion about helping people with their credit. Been in your shoes and gotten out of it, and my life has changed, and it's not hard. I definitely want to help you. It's what, you know, me and my wife will continue to grow. We're doing some fabulous things, but all that was a testament of us looking at our credit and changing how we use it, change how we leverage it, and it's definitely has changed our life financially. So we're gonna get into this class. Again, I appreciate y'all. Please subscribe, share, and like. You know the deal. YouTube likes people that like videos. So if you like the video, you comment, you're interacting with me, they will push these videos out to more and more people. Yes, I am trying to grow this channel because this information needs to get out to a lot of people, and a lot of people need to be, you got to be paying attention to our financial system and how it's changing. So you don't want to be left behind because you didn't take credit seriously and you didn't take the necessary steps to improve your credit. I promise you, bad credit, you're spending way more money maintaining that bad credit than good credit. You would be amazed how much money that you're losing daily, you know, just carrying bad credit. You know, like I was saying, you know, just having bad credit, they're just going to be sucking you dry. So that's what we want to do. Get you out of that status, get you into your credit moving in the right direction. But let's get into this video. Enough of me talking about that. I know you want to know about Metro 2. We're going to cover the fields that are required for a debt buyer or a collection agency when they're reporting your debt. So if there's other fields that are filled out, they're not providing by Metro 2, and we're going to go over this, okay? So we're going to talk about the first field is the account open? Is the portfolio type. For a collection account, it should say it's open. Unless you've settled, paid this account off, then it would be closed, but that account should be open. The account type should say it's a collection account. Date open. Very important. What Metro 2 says is the date the account was purchased by the debt buyer or placed/assigned to a third-party collection agency. So that date should be the date that they will assign that debt. So I always talk about date last active. That date last active because when they purchase that debt, that's the date, the last date of activity. So those two dates should be the exact same date, unless you've made a payment, made some kind of arrangement, or no, I shouldn't say make some type of arrangement. Either you made a payment on that account, or the balance increased on that account, or you set up some kind of, you made a payment, you missed a payment. That's the only time that date should change. If none of that stuff has happened, the date open and the date last active should be the same. If they are not, they're in violation. the high credit. So whatever your balance was when that account was sold should be the same as high credit. If those balances are different, it's an inaccuracy unless you made some type of payment and draw that amount down. But if you haven't made any type of payments, then the balance and the high credit amount should be the exact same amount. Account status, it just tells you if that account status is, was the account paid in full? Was the account settled for less? That's in Metro 2. I tell people, in Metro 2, it says you can't delete these accounts. But we know credit reporting agencies use that leverage to get payment from you. So I use restrictive endorsement letters because I'm going to create a contract between the consumer and them, and then put my terms and conditions. We're going to put our payment type. The restrictive endorsement restricts how they can remove money. So that's the whole point of the restrictive endorsement. They just can't go in and be taking information off your check, and it's that you giving them a specific way to withdraw these funds. And by withdrawing these funds, you're going to put your terms and conditions. It's some other stuff I put in my letters, like a pay endorsement, some other things, but it becomes a contract between the consumer, and I'm batting probably 99% when it comes to getting those removed. Just understand that they're not supposed to, but we understand that they use that as a leverage to take some type of payments. So the next thing, compliance, date of last active. We understand date of last active is the date, the first delinquency date, with the original creditor. So that collection company can't, when they put it on it doesn't run from the point they put it on there 7 years. It's from the date of first delinquency with the original creditor. That's what you need to know. Some of the credit bureaus provide how long it's going to be reported, and you should understand how long this account can actively report on your credit report, even with the collection agency. So if that account was first delinquent in January of 2020, but they didn't sell it to the collection agency till January 2021, they can only report that for 6 years, up to 6 years, 6 months, depending on when your first delinquency is and how it's reporting. They can't do it the whole 7 years. Okay, so when it falls off, if it rolled out on your credit report with the original creditor and the collection agency, they will fall off at the exact same time. Okay, the next thing, they have compliance codes like XB, XC, and XH. I can go over these right quick with you if you want me to go over them. Hold on a second. So XB just says the account information disputed by the consumer under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The definition is reporting when the completeness of the accuracy of the account information is disputed by the consumer under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. An investigation of the dispute is in progress by the data furnisher. So meaning when you dispute it, they should, on your credit report, they should put in there that it is in dispute. That's what XB stands for. XC is the completed investigation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So that's how I know some people say they go to apply for a mortgage. They disputed something because they're about to buy, and it still has XB in dispute when the dispute is over. That's why they say they can't give you a loan when it's saying it's in dispute. They're supposed to change that code to XC that shows that completed the investigation of the Fair Credit Reporting dispute. The consumer disagrees, and and that's what it said. The definition is report when the investigation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act dispute has been completed by the data furnisher. However, the consumer disagrees with the outcome of the investigation, right? XH is the account previously in dispute, the investigation completed reported by the data furnisher to be used for the Fair Credit Reporting Act or the FCBA disputes. The definition of that is reports when the investigation of dispute by the data furnisher was complete. So those are the three main codes you need to be looking at. Let me go back to the Metro 2. The next thing you want to look at is the K1 segment, and it's the original creditor grantor's name. So with a collection account, they have to report the original creditor grantor's name. They can't just say portfolio and then put all this other information in there and then not. As a consumer, you have a right to know who this debt is coming from. And they are required to do that, to put whoever the original creditor name is. So those are the main fields that need to be filled out. And this is what Metro 2 says, doesn't say anything about a past due balance, because they're not supposed to report a past due balance, right? That's not a field that they should be reporting in it. They're not the original creditor, so they can't report a past due balance because you haven't set any agreements with them, right? With the original creditor, all that stuff is stated in the agreement you had with them when you opened up that account. It's not with the collection agency. So if they're reporting a past due balance, they're wrong. They should not be reporting that. It's nothing in there that say they should be reporting date of last payment. They can't report a date of last payment because you never set up a payment agreement with them, so they can't report that. So these are things that you have to look at, that if they're reporting those things, that you can go out and say, you're reporting this account inaccurate. You can listen, on the next video, we're gonna do a dispute letter on what you need to do when you're disputing these accounts, right? And how you should be disputing with the credit bureaus and the original creditors. We're gonna be doing that. So I just wanted to don't want to make these videos too long. I want to get these videos out, but we're going to be doing a series on all different, when it comes to Metro 2, we're going to talk about original creditors. We're going to be talking about credit card accounts, loans, repossession. We're going to talk about a lot of different things that deal with Metro 2. So if you have any questions, if something wasn't clear, I didn't explain it to you in a clear format, you know the deal. Look in the descriptions. You can email me. Once people email me, now I have no problem giving you my number, so you can reach out, my business number, so you can reach out to me. We can have a conversation. If you're interested in the dispute package, it has all this Metro 2 information and a lot of different other stuff and letters and a lot of information, restrictive endorsement affidavits. If you want that, reach out to me. I will sell you that dispute package. So if any help you need or any questions, I'm very accessible. I have no problem getting back to you, answering any of your questions. I want to help you. I definitely want to help you, man. Been there, done that. It's changed our life and me and my wife's life, and we're definitely moving in a different direction. We left Texas, moved to California, and came back to Texas, and it's such a major difference from when we left there and where we were at financially. We both had good jobs, but good jobs, if you got bad credit, good jobs, you're just paying more money out. And we learned that, right? But when we addressed and was ready to buy a home and our credit wasn't where it needed to be, and I said, you know what, babe, don't worry about it. I'm about to fix this issue. And that's when I dug down in credit. So from 2000, I would say 2017 to now, let's just come bringing up now. Life totally different. Our financial situation is totally different. And we're still growing and going into other different ventures. And even I got my wife is going into a big adventure coming up. So we, our credit just changed our life. And it changed our process about money and how to leverage our credit, how to use credit to our advantage to grow our own personal wealth. And then it even got me into how to invest and investing. And I really need to get back into that part of this channel too, investing in how we should be investing our money and moving our money. I need to be talking more about, how to grow your credit, stuff like that. And I'm going to be getting more into those type of things. What kind of credit cards are open, where to go, what to do, how to build your credit, how to leverage your credit, to just build up them points, all that type of stuff. I'm definitely going to be getting more into on all the things that I'm doing. And I really need to be sharing this information with you. So hey, I really appreciate y'all hanging out. Again, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like, share. Oh yeah, and hit the bell for notifications. So when you see the next video coming up, you'll be able to watch the video and answer any questions that you may have. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Hey, y'all have a blessed evening.